You guys, welcome back in this brand new video. Today's video is going to be about stage 2 and why not stage 1 exam. Now, I'm attempting part 141 school. I don't know what part 61 or other ATP school do, but part 141 you have a syllabus, you follow that, and in this syllabus you'll have all the exam and all the check ride that you have to take. Now, for the private pilot license, there is 3 stage check, and then the third one, which is the last one, it goes within the check ride. Now, so the first stage 1, it's basically just maneuvers. You'll do that right away, kind of. Once you get up in the sky the first couple times, you'll start to get comfortable with maneuvers. You'll be sent for your solo, and then once you're solo, you do your stage 1 check. Now, stage 1 check is all about maneuvers, just normal landings. Then after that, you'll dip into cross-country phase, and that's stage 2. Now, stage 2, you'll have to take a exam for that, which, by the way, I just took and I passed it a couple days ago. Now, stage 2 exam, it's definitely way different from stage 1. Stage 1 is all maneuvers. Stage 2 is all about cross-country. So you have to fly across country. You have to be able to know how to brief weather. So basically all you need to know is everything that is associated with cross-country. Now, questions are just like different because you'll have a flight instructor, so a chief instructor. He could be sitting there anywhere from, I think it's 1 to 3 hours. So mine took 2 hours. He was just sitting there asking me questions about everything that I could potentially know, like briefing, any emergency, anything that I need, all the requirements that I need. Before that, part 141 school, they usually make you take your FAA written test before stage 2 because they want you to go on your cross country, at least solo cross country, with your FAA written already taken. Now, if you don't get any question wrong, good for you, but if you get question wrong, you will be questioned about those wrong questions that you got on your stage 2 oral part. I did get asked about some of those questions. Some of them I knew, all of them. I went through everything, but some of them were definitely like harder topics maybe. Now, like I was saying, once you take your stage 2 check, you'll be up in the sky after you get your oral part done, and what they're going to do is just they're testing you on how you could potentially react to anything that happens in a cross country. So ATC talking to you, you get flight following, you get flight service, anything that you basically need. You open a flight plan, you know how to close it, you know how to divert. This is the biggest thing. I know that even in your check ride, they will be asking you to divert to a different airport. Now, how do you do it? You won't be able to have, of course, ForeFlight, where you just pitch with 2 fingers and you'll know how far and kind of how long it's going to take you. No, you all need to do is a sectional chart, and you'll learn these steps with your instructor. Now, the way I did, we took off, we were going through the cross country, we got to a waypoint, and then he was like, all right, now let's say something happens, like maybe your passenger doesn't feel good, maybe you start off feeling good, or maybe you see there's winds that are too strong, like stronger headwinds, so you need more gas, so you'd be like, let me take a stop. Now, what do? You talk to ATC through this whole process, because it's not just you diverting to the airport. Now you have to talk to ATC. They will tell you, they will kind of like clear you of the area. Then you'll find on the sectional chart what heading you have to fly, and you look outside, you make sure that you spot the airport, if it's controlled or uncontrolled. You do everything, basically, your calls and everything. Then after you do the diversion, you either there at that airport, or you get back to your airport. You'll do soft and short field takeoff and landings, and then after that you just do a couple maneuvers. But maneuvers are not really like the main topic of this. Maneuvers will be like within the stage 3, which is the end of course, so check ride. That's when you put everything together, like maneuvers and cross country. So in this flight's not really about maneuvers. Yeah, that's basically all we did. It took about 2 hours flight. Yeah, it was 2 hours flight and 2 hours question. So it was about 4 hours stage 2 checks. I was like, I'm not even ready for a check ride yet. What will that look like? But beside that part, I'm really excited about passing this test. It was really getting me a little bit more excited, because it's more about like, you know how to do maneuvers, but you don't know what to expect up there when you have to divert. You don't know how to react. You don't know that. So the good part is just learning how to even like talk to tower, ATC, just listen a lot, study, do everything you need to do on your part. Now, if you do everything you have to do on your side, and then your instructor helps you with everything that you maybe need to understand more, your instructor actually looks for things that you haven't really done much, that's great. You just be ready and make sure that you are ready for the oral portion, because that's what you take first. The oral part is the first thing. If you kind of do bad on that, you're not even going out to be flying. So you might be able to fly and even pass the fly part, but you're not even going to be on the plane because you haven't done well on your oral. So make sure you study everything. I think this pilot, you know, journey, how to become a pilot and everything, it's never about like, you will never stop studying. It's like always studying. There's always something new. For me right now, Brent, like everything's brand new basically. Now for the PPL, I've kind of studied everything that it requires you to get your private license, but once I get into instrument, commercial, and then you get into CFI and then multi-engine, everything, it gets always more like crazy, and like with the books and everything. So just keep update everything in your mind. If you are willing to take your stage 2 check, just make sure that you have everything like on date. You want to show up there professional, so you show up there a little early. You know, you make everything. When you talk to the shift instructor, right, you'll explain everything that's going to happen on this for cross country. So you kind of want him not to ask you a question, like you're the one talking all the time. Then he asks you a question, you answer right away. You make sure that your answer is actually better than what he wants. And you know, the exam is, my exam lasts 2 hours and my answers were great, but that's about, you know, you gotta be lucky at that point. But he knew, you could tell that I was prepared on it. So yeah, if you're taking it, just make sure that you study before, and then you fly maybe like within a week, so you keep everything like fresh in your mind, and then just, you know, give your best, do everything that you have learned until now, just put in practice, and just don't be scared, because that instructor was on your seat at one point is, you know, career, and just grind it. So today we're making some target, right? Getting ready for the trip.
Yes. And I'm looking for
Getting some stuff. I got some stuff for my friend in Italy, and I think my cousin and stuff like that. My sister. She's looking for a hoodie, Target.
They literally don't make any like nice hoodies that don't look weird.
By the way, she's Margaret. You gotta present yourself.
Present myself? Okay. I'm also looking for a Coke and a Poppy. I don't know which one yet. Maybe I'll get both. But I don't know. I feel like I'm not that weird about filming in public for some reason. Like I literally just don't care. I look kind of nasty right now though.
It's an aviation vlog. Say something about aviation.
Oh, on planes. Retard.
Still an IFR approach. You guys, just like every day, first of the year, back into the gym. Hit some chest today, triceps, and then did a little bit of shoulders too. Now we're just about to get out of here. Tonight's dinner is probably going to be some salad, grilled chicken.